No. The second part, on the second part, you can use the first finger and put a roll like this. Can you try that one? No.
McGreevy has that rare quality of being able to communicate with students of all age groups and nationalities, and all his students derived maximum benefit from his classes.
All right, you just settle for that. Yeah? Good.
Listen to this young lady of Chinese and Irish extraction playing the musical priest.
I was at a party one night, and there was this guy playing the fiddle, and it was, he got a hold of me, and he says, listen, he says, you know, maybe if someone sat down with you, you might be able to be a fair fiddler. And so I started to travel with, go to his house, and he'd show me this and that on the fiddle. And in the meantime, he got some records of Michael Coleman and James Morrison. And so both of us, the two of us, would learn off of him. And
Who was this person, John?
Jimmy Neary. He was from Swinford, from County Mayo, and he was a nice fiddle player, a real nice, good fiddle player. And he would always tell me about all the great music in Ireland and all that. And he told me always, he says, well, now he says, here's the best guys you want to learn off of is Coleman or Morrison. And then that's how I started. It was mostly off of the 78s on the records. And then after I got advanced a little bit where I was able to play fairly well, I met Joe Shannon. He plays the pipes. And he was born in Culchamack. And he come out, his mother brought the whole family out to America when he was 7 years old. And so he kind of practically grew up in America. And we used to get together at him a lot, Jimmy, myself and him, we'd get together and we'd learn, and he was the same as us. He was learning off of the records too. And then at that time, Morrison was playing with Tom Innes and Mueller, and we copied all their stuff. We tried to anyway.
One of the most important aspects of the Willie Clancy Summer School is that it affords a musician like John a chance to renew old acquaintances, particularly with many of the leading fiddle players from different parts of Ireland. After a hard day's teaching, there's no better way to relax than for fiddlers to come together for a session or to swap tunes, or more important, to savour each other's unique style of playing.
starting to play, there was only christenings or maybe a party, a house party or something, and then there was a few dance halls, and then I was lucky enough to play one or two of them, but I was really thrilled by going there because I was only a small little guy, and the big fellas would let me come up and play with them. And that's Jimmy used to play there, Jimmy Neri and a couple of the other fellas. And so anyway, after that, then the dance halls they kind of died down, and then there was a few. Pretty soon there, for a while, there was nothing going. Then all of a sudden, there was a couple of pubs. The one was called Hanley's House of Happiness, and at that time there, that was probably in the 50s or 60s. We had quite a few guys came. Kevin Henry came from around Sligo, and he played the pipes and he played the flute. And then there was a couple of. There was Noel Rice came from. He's from Offaly, and then there was Joe Cooley and Seamus Cooley came out, and then they used to come down to Hanley's all the time. And Kevin Keegan, and a lot of times you could go in there on a weekend, and you'd always find someone to play a tune with.
I first met John McGreevy in 1972 in Chicago, where we played for many hours together. So it was with great pleasure that I renewed my musical friendship with him in Milltown Malbay.
That's great playing. You're a great kid. I never heard you play better. Yeah, my God. This is something.